everybody, it's Patty coming to you from the extreme east coast of Canada in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador on almost the most easterly point in North America. If you see Freya going back and forth, she is trying to convince me to throw her frisbee for her, and I'm trying not to do so because I'm trying to speak to you. So if you hear trotting back and forth, that's her on the deck. It is the 3rd of June. It's about 13 or 14 degrees out. I'm quite sheltered from the little bit of a breeze that's out today, and I thought I would come outside and do a video with you today. The weather, so on the 1st of June we had snow. That'll tell you what our weather has been like so far this summer. It's still sprinter here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Hey! I have a slubby old frisbee. There, I just made her happy for a minute. I'm not very good at throwing frisbee or balls. And she's back. In a minute for you. So I've got a piece of haul to show you. I have a finished object, a knitted finished object, and I have a new knitted start, and I have a couple of whips to show you. So I guess it's time to get started on this beautiful summery day. I know that for a lot of people 13 degrees Celsius is not very warm, but for us, considering it was 1 degree and snowing on the 1st of June, this is a great, beautiful, beautiful day. I actually worked late yesterday. I was working till 8 in the evening, so I've taken the afternoon off today, and that's why I'm able to do a video. And I have very impatient border collie next to me, but I'm going to show you some haul first. It came in this lovely box, and this is a cross-stitch planner by a Canadian designer. So you see, I kept it in the beautiful box because I wanted to show it to you. This is what it looks like. It's a lot bigger than I was anticipating. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that it's a lot bigger than I was anticipating. It's quite, there's patterns in here for each month. There's anyway, I'm going to show you. There's all kinds of things in here. So this is by Creatively Crafting, and I'll put that information down at the bottom of the screen. Out of New Brunswick, I believe. And I'll correct that as well if I have that wrong. So, sorry, Freya's distracting me. It came with this beautiful pen. See it glittering? It's really cute. It also came with a bunch of different stickers. I'm going to go over the stickers because I think they're really cute. So she has a Stitchy Club, of which I'm not a member, but that's what these ones are for. But there's all kinds of different stickers in here. I like this one. See, I have one, I've used one sticker for the whips in progress, or the whips, because I have started something and I'm going to show you. These for finishing. I know I'm starting this book halfway through the year, but that's okay. I'm going to use it kind of like a journal. And now that I've shown it to you, I will be able to, I'm going to do more things with it. Are those stickers cute? Really sweet little stickers. Hello. Freya's back. Not right now, Freya. Go lie down. Go lie down. Good girl. I'm having trouble getting the stickers back in, which is a me problem. There we go. So it has, I still haven't even put my name in it yet, seeing who this planner belongs to. And I'm just going to show you. So you got progress section. I like how there's tabs already in here. See if Freya's going to knock the camera. There's Stitchy Goals, Stitchy Year at a Glance, Daily Stitching Tracking, finishes I can put in here. I need to put in a finish from last week, or a couple weeks ago, for my pumpkin finish, and a report card. All kinds of different, so it's really geared towards stitchers, which is really fun. I can't show you the front of the each month because it has a pattern there, but that's really cool. And then the other thing I really like is that there's also these jot notes or just graphs, so that you can do either your own patterns or you know, if you're going to do, like, say words, for example, you can graph them out. And those are in every month. So every month has, let's see, every month contains one of those graph papers, stitch counts, so an ability to track your stitches, any stitch challenges that you're involved in during the month, a stitch counting challenge, a stitch-o board. I'm going to look at that for this month. That looks kind of fun. What's happening this month, and then your usual monthly calendar. Work in progress report card, monthly progress and finishes, and then it has each page, each weekly page looks like this. So you've got your focus on the week, tasks for the week, etc. Oh, it suddenly got very bright because I'm looking at white pages and the sun is behind me. Yeah, so this is really, really fun. And I like this. The last pages for doodles and notes. The beginning of each month as well has a little pocket so you can put things in. And I'm going to go all the way to May. So I think it was in May that I started. Here we go. Okay, so one of the works in progress I'm going to show you is one that I've been working on. So there's took a picture of my start. Hopefully you can see that, and if you can't, I'll put it on the screen for you to see, because that's my start for this project. And then I've got some details here about this particular work in progress, which has been on the go for 2 or 3 years. It's my Christmas mousse, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. So I have a little small printer, so I'm planning on printing out the photographs of the beginnings and the end and putting them in the calendar. That's how I'm going to keep track of them. Anyway, that's a brief synopsis of this really cute handy dandy stitchy planner. I love that it's developed by a Canadian stitcher and a Canadian business, and I hope I will get the 2027 one when it gets closer to the 2027 ordering time. Yeah, this is great. And like I said, came in such a cute box. I don't think, so you know you're an adult when you can't get rid of a really good box. I think that might be a problem there. Okay, I'm going to show you my finished object, which is my shawl. So start at the end. Got a little bunch of, I have it washed and blocked, and unfortunately I then scrunched it up, and now it's not quite as straight flat as it was. So this is the Enniskillen shawl. I'll put the name and the designer. I got it from Ravelry. I'll put that up on the screen. Hopefully you can see this. And it's mystery yarn. It's a tweed yarn, and that I think I purchased probably in Ireland a number of years ago. And I love how the lace came out. I think it turned out really, really nice. And it fits a bit warm for this today, but I work to work on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. So as soon as this one was off the needles, I then cast on another project, which I will show you. So first at the beginning of the year, I was knitting the Sophie scarves. I'll put the picture of those in here of the pattern. I forgot to take pictures of the actual scarves, and I've since given those away. Then I moved up to this shawl, which is a 1 skein finish. So that's was bigger by at least 2/3 compared to the Sophie shawls. And then I decided, well, I was going to upsize again. And in my beautiful put together by Evertote new wedge tote that Caroline gave me at Stitch North this year, this is my design on the front, stitched by my lovely test stitcher Robin. Hi Robin. I decided in here, rather than putting a cross stitch project, I would put a knitting project. I'm knitting, so I found this designer. I found her on Etsy, but I believe I bought this on don't remember if I bought it on Ravelry or on Etsy. It might have been Etsy. It's the Adult Playdate Tee. Here's a picture of what it's going to look like finished. I will probably knit it a little bit longer. I prefer a longer sweater than to a cropped finish. And I haven't decided yet. It depends how much yarn I have left, if I'm going to do short sleeves or long sleeves. It is supposed to be a summer tee, but I am knitting it in this... Hey, Freya. You need to wait. You wait. I'm knitting in this the Louise Robert collection. It's a DK Pure, it's called. It's 90% merino and a 10% silk. And I wish we had... Is this a word? Squooge-a-vision? I wish you could squish this yarn because it is gorgeous. So that merino and silk is doing it for me. So this is the color. It's kind of a periwinkle type of color. I'm not sure if that's showing very well. Yeah, it's not bad actually. It's the top down. So I've started from the top and then the short row is in the back so that the back is now a little bit deeper than the front. And now and you can see the eyelet increases there and the shoulders. Sorry for the sleeves. So I'm at the moment of knitting around and round and increasing every row. So I'm really happy with that. I think it's, yeah, it's DK, so it's going a lot faster than the, it'll take me longer, obviously. It's a much larger garment, but it's taking me, it's going a lot faster than the fingering weight, obviously. So that's been really fun. I look forward to keeping you updated on my progress. Let's get to some stitchy talk. Okay, so in one of my Evertote cross stitch bags, this is my old whip that I mentioned that I had started in my calendar. So this is called Christmas Moose. I will show you a picture. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. I apologize for the glare. I don't really want to take it out because there's the other things that go with it. The beads and such are in here and I don't want to accidentally lose them through the holes of the deck. So that's what my Christmas moose is going to look like when it's done. Freya, you wait. Go lie down. Go on. Go lie down. I'll put a picture in here, the same picture from my pictures from my new stitch planner. I'll put that in here so you can see where I started. And I'm just going to move the needle down here so that it doesn't block. So I stitch in hand, so I've always got this roll at the side. But this is what it looks like now. Yeah, so I've got the left side to me. The left, it looks like the right side to you. The left side of his face is all done except for the back stitching. And then I'm just finishing off his neck. And his neck will go goes about out to here. So kind of comes down like a triangle. And then that's not going to take me too long. And I'll have that finished as well. So really thrilled with, really thrilled with how that is turning out. It's really fun. I have to stitch, I'm stitching it mainly at night after work or after supper and such, and I have to use a very, very good lighting because the browns are so close in color. Of course, you get that beautiful full coverage shades of brown that make it really pop, but they are hard to see when you're trying to differentiate between two colors. She got her ball and she's decided to give up on me, which is fine. Okay, the last work in progress I'm going to show you is this pansy. Again, I'm not taking it out of the bag because I'm on the deck and I don't want to lose anything. But it's the Pansy by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, the perennial flower sampler. This is the one you would have seen this a couple weeks ago and the 2 weeks before that. I'm still working on it. I didn't get a whole lot of progress this week because I fell in love with my moose whip. And I have to admit that I was knitting a bit more than I've been stitching over the past few days. So I'm going to show you what's in here now, and then I'm going to show you what I'm replacing it with. So I want to show you this motif right here. Okay. Is it that one? This one here, up here actually, that motif right there is the one I've started working on. And I don't know if you can tell by the color, but it's this, the vine here looks very brownish, but the color on the pattern calls for something more like this. Hopefully you can see that color. Anyway, I'll show you because I stitched it and then realized I prefer the look of I very much prefer the look of the second. I very much prefer the look of the original, or the color from the pattern, versus what I came up with. So I started here, very small way. I've started with the green, and I don't like it. You can see one of the flowers is there. So I'm taking this green out and putting in more of a brown. But I'm still auditioning browns because because of the brown fabric. I don't want it to stand out too much, but I do want you to be able to see it from a distance. So I'm working on that. I don't think I have anything further besides that flower and that little motif there that I'm taking out. I don't think I stitched anything else. That's a little embarrassing to show you. Very, very little stitches. I don't know if you can even if that's even worthy of an update. But anyway, I'll see if I can get a few more stitches in again before I come back next time. So thanks so much for all the comments and lovely comments and some questions that I received in the last video. I haven't, by the time you see this, I will have drawn a winner, and for the pumpkin, for Stitch Fan Darcy's pumpkin snowflake pattern that I was giving away last week, or I guess 2-3 weeks ago. I'm going to put the name down at the bottom for the winner. So congratulations. I don't know who you are yet, but I want you to send me an email at the email address at the bottom of the screen, and I'll get that off to you. Thank you so much for joining and being interested in winning this very special pattern with a few pieces of the kit left over. I had a couple questions that I'm going to answer. Somebody had asked last week, and I meant to bring it out and forgot. I'll put a picture of it here. This is a sweatshirt that I purchased locally. It's the designer is a local designer, and the company I purchased the shirt from is a local company. So I'll put that information on the screen and in the drop down the information box below as well. So thank you for your interest in that. It's a really cute sweatshirt. I love it. I love the crochet on it. I'm almost tempted to crochet little tiny squares and actually put it on top of it, but I think that just means that at some point I need to crochet a sweater that has granny squares on it, which I'll probably do at some point, and not touch the sweatshirt at all, because I don't want to put holes in the actual sweatshirt itself. I can't remember what other questions there were, so I apologize. But I will respond to your comment. I haven't had a chance to respond to comments over the past couple weeks. It's been really busy. Just life stuff, nothing bad. Just general, raising kids, working full time, having a house, having pets. Just wherever my pet is. Oh, there she is. I can see her in the camera. So everything is fine here. I hope things are well with you. And I look forward to chatting with you again soon. I hope you get more stitches in your future than I had on the last work in progress I showed you. I'll chat with you soon. Bye.